Welcome to the Ramy Hakeem show. I promised the show would get better. It got a lot worse. Today it almost didn't happen. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. That's all it is. Technical difficulties. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. Technical difficulties. Everywhere you go. Technical difficulties. The government. Oh, technical difficulties. All the money's gone. Oh, inflation. Farming, technical difficulties, food crisis, baby food, technical difficulties. We put heavy metal in the baby food. Fucking the vaccines, technical difficulties. You still get it and spread it, and apparently also your heart's gonna like eat you. And everything is technical difficulties, and I'm fucking sick. Can anything just work like the way it says it does on the box? Can anything work the way it says it does on the box? Even cereal doesn't work the way it says on the box. Fucking Lucky Charms and shit. Yeah, good luck with the type 2 diabetes. It's fucking... But we're here for the Ramy Hakeem show. Episode 4. Thinking about changing the name to Candyland with Ramy Hakeem, but... Well, you know, who gives a fuck? No one's listening yet. I could change the name to fucking shit ass rectum shit. Rectum monkey. I could change the show to rectum monkey. No one will listen. Actually, about that, my buddy Sammy, you guys don't know Sammy. He used to post videos of him playing PlayStation games. And he would title the video what the video was about. And he'd get like 12 views. And then I told him to name the video Dinosaur Eats Man on Vacation. And it got like a lot of views. And the thumbnail was a video game, so I don't even know what people thought they were going to see. But Dinosaur Eats Man on Vacation is far more interesting than Sammy being good at video games. And that's just the world. It's like you can name something anything, and people will just, they'll dive into it. They'll dive into it. But the world is good and everything's good. And I hope you're doing good because I'm doing good. I truly am. It's just great, you know, like the world is like, it's funny because if you look around, you'd be like, oh, it's like it's like, you know, when you're in McDonald's and it's like 2:30 a.m. and it's like everyone from the club is getting McDonald's or the bar, like 3 a.m., whatever. I don't know when people leave the club anymore. But the McDonald's is just like there's people making food, there's people taking money, but the rest of the store is just it's the Wild West. There's like crackheads gambling on the tables. There's a guy with so many bags just like asleep in the corner of the McDonald's. There's like drunk people. It's just the fucking jungle. It's just wild. That's like what like the country's like right now. I feel like a little. It's kind of like there's a government, there's police and shit, but everyone's just kind of like, it's a weird time. It's a weird time. There's like old fucking kids. I don't see kids playing outside ever. Like when I was a kid, there was kids everywhere. I bring my son places and like seeing a kid is like seeing a celebrity. It's like, oh my God, look, there's another kid. Say hi, say hi. I'm like, say hi, say hi, say hi. I don't see kids anywhere. What happened to all the kids? People just not having kids? You gotta have kids. You gotta have kids. What's the point of coming if you don't do it inside of a lady or with a gentleman inside of you? Like, what's the point? What are you doing? You gotta make people. There's nothing else to do. What else are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go to square one? Go to the mall? Make a fucking kid. What are you gonna do? Get into politics? Make a kid. That's why everything is like retarded. Because there's not enough people like busy with kids. There's like fucking, everyone's like trying to be a million things. It's like, just be a parent. Just have a kid, shut up. I see people with dogs, like as if dogs matter. Like dogs don't matter at all. Like it's like if all the dogs left, like okay, yeah, people would be lonely and blind people like couldn't cross the street or whatever the fuck, but like nothing would change. The Nasdaq would still be down. There'd be just as much corn. Fuck dogs. No, I like dogs. Dogs are great. Cats are better. And I don't give a fuck what it. Anyways, this is so retarded. This has nothing to do with anything. Um, it's it's a lovely world we live in. There's a lot of great things happening. I don't want to talk about politics. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired of fucking politics. Like these guys don't like they well actually they totally matter because they're in charge of the rules. But they're fucking losers, bro. It's like who gives a fuck? I saw that fucking that fat that like what's that show Sons of Anarchy guy in Alberta who's like Christia Freeland, you fucking bitch or whatever the fuck he said to her in Alberta, and the news is like, oh, people are attacking women in the public. It's like no, we're not attacking women. We're attacking evil women and evil men. These are evil people. Fucking Christia Freeland, although she's kind of fit. She's like her face is like she's kind of terrifying, but her body's not bad. But she's like WEF trying to destroy the world, depopulate the world. Anyways, I'm just saying her lower half is not bad. That could be the deputy minister. Just her lower half. That top half's got to go, but not by just by the grace of God. Just by the grace of God. Anyways, so there's a lot of the news is just I only look at the news just because the articles now, the headlines are like you got to screenshot them and send them like memes to your friends. Then the headlines that appear in the news feeds: Canada invests 100 million into historic action plan for 2S LGBTQI plus communities. $100 million into 2S LGBTQI plus fucking community. Listen, that's just like 30% of the population. So basically they're saying we're going to give $100 million to a bunch of like gay people all over the population. How much of that is getting stolen? And what? They're going to buy like flags for like libraries. There's just going to be a gay flag at the library, but like $100 million in the middle of like a recession and crippling inflation. They're giving $100 million to 2S LGBTQI plus communities. You know what? Fucking take it. Take it. It's going to be the fucking toilet paper in like a year, but take it. Give it to them. Fuck it. Make them give them a tank. Give them a Canadian military tank. They give them whatever they want. They can just start blowing people up. Just fuck it. Fuck this whole thing. But it's great, you know. It's you can hang out with your friends. You can play video games. You can get laid if you're smart. You know, the world's great. It's it's a lovely it's been a lovely couple years of the pandemic. I've been thinking about the pandemic, like remember the start of the pandemic, how much fun it was? Do you remember how much fun it was? Like, oh shit, there's gonna be a fucking Chinese fucking they're eating bats and now the fucking everything's you can't go to school, can't go to work, can't go to this, can't go. Everyone was like, it was the first 2 weeks was like another break, like another vacation. It felt like summer in public school. Remember that? It felt like that. It was so sick. Everyone's just off. You call your buddy, he answers. What are you doing? Fucking you watching the world, everyone die? What are you doing? Yeah, dude, I'm watching everyone die. And then like after a couple weeks, like real jobs went back to work. Like my buddy's a plumber. He's like, dude, game's over. If people are shitting, I gotta get back. So he goes back. And then eventually, another, hey, people are getting called in and then blah, blah, blah. And then everyone starts, now it's, there's a couple of people left, but it's not your favorite people still calling. And then, eventually you're like, fuck, do I miss work? What am I retarded? and then they tell you have to wear a mask to like to take your shit. Like, dude, like I went on a flight recently, and they are on the plane. They're the worst. They love telling you to put your mask on. And every fucking flight's bilingual, so it's just a bunch of Quebecers on my flight. Hey, pardon, monsieur, the mask is not on your face. It's like, bro, like you're such a fucking pussy. Like, who cares? We're in a plane together. Why should we, what if this crashes? What if the plane crashes? We're dead. Like, fuck the mask, bro. We're in a tube together. Monsieur. Okay, I'll put my mask on. Can I have a ginger? And all you do, this is the plan. This is like the scam. Everyone does it. Everyone who doesn't want to wear the mask does it. As soon as you're in the plane, as soon as your butt's in the seat, just start eating something slowly. I just eat like I just have like Jolly Ranchers or something chewy, and you just, as long as you're chewing, don't have to wear the mask. So they notice it's like I'm on like an 8-hour flight. So like, okay, this guy's been eating for fucking 8 hours straight. Like we're landing in 30 minutes. This guy's been eating the whole flight. That's how I gained weight when I traveled. It wasn't being in Belgium with the bread and the chocolate. It was the flight. I had to eat for 8 hours. And they're watching. Like this guy, I just had nuts in my hand and I wasn't like exactly chewing. And this guy goes, "Oh, put the mask on." I'm like, "I'm eating nuts." He goes, "It's not an excuse." So you got to be like, you got to be chewing like a camel. And then they'll give you the dirty like Quebec look. But coming back from Belgium, they were like, the flight attendants like not wearing a mask. It's like, what the fuck, bro? People are still masked. Like when I see someone still wearing a mask outside at the bus stop, it's like, you don't even watch the fucking news that told you to put on the mask. Like you just left at. Where do you think we are? You think it's still fucking? It still like came from a bat or whatever the fuck. It came from a lab. Came from a fucking bat, bro. It's like there's been a James Bond movie happening, like but in real life somewhere. There's a fucking virus escapes from a lab and oh, we gotta lock down, and then it's like, and someone gets an email. It's like Fauci's fucking talking shit. He's like, he knows the masks don't work, and I never said the masks don't work. It's part of layers of protection. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, 3 fucking people killed themselves, even though they got shot like 20 times it's like people are getting suicided. The fucking Epstein's happening. It's like Trump gets raided by the FBI. That's like the part before the guy goes, "I'm going rogue." So Trump's house gets raided, the fucking good guy goes rogue. Like at that point, like Trump gives him, he's like, "They raided my house," and the guy's like, "I'm on it," and it's like there's a movie going on. And we're just like the people in Times Square that when the car comes out of the second floor and like crashes in we're just the people like at the phone booth. Oh, what's happening? But some guy is like getting pussy and like shooting MP5s in the elevator shaft, and we're just here going, "The mask doesn't work." So, and then monkeypox happened. I haven't spoken to you guys since the monkeypox. If at this point you just put pox after something, the fucking Pepsi pox is coming. And with the Pepsi pox, you drink a Pepsi and then you get myocarditis. And it's like, oh, the Pepsi pox. And gay guys all have the Pepsi pox. It's just like, what the fuck is going on? Monkeypox? Monkeypox. And it's just attacking gay people. Is anyone dying? Or have any gay people died from monkeypox? Because apparently it's only gay people. I haven't heard of fucking like just an Arab guy, like who's like at a bus, or a Turkish guy. Turkish is a good random like race. You know what I mean? Just like a Turkish guy at a bus stop. It's just a Turkish guy there. That's so perfect for that. It's a Jamaican guy, you remember him. It's a Chinese guy, you notice that. But a Turkish guy, you wouldn't notice a Turkish. You know how many Turkish guys at bus stops you haven't seen? But they've been there? It's because you're a fucking racist. No, you're not racist. You're just misunderstood, you know. You said something at a party once and someone cut you off, so it just seemed like you were right, but you're not racist. No, it's okay. Oh man. I have this ability of like starting on one subject and then just ending up somewhere else and never finishing my thoughts. So someone's probably just like, "Oh, what does he think about this?" Monkeypox. I didn't even whatever. Oh man, there's just so many funny things, but I just get distracted by all this fucking the craziness that's going on. It's hard not to. It's hard not to. I was watching a bunch of like World War II footage, and I noticed that like some of those World War II guys, like there's just some of them were like you could tell who was like a badass and who wasn't just from like the footage. Like I was watching this World War One, like it was like a bunch of Canadian soldiers climbing over a trench, and one of the guys like immediately, like he didn't even get over the trench and he just fell and like slid down, right? And I thought as a kid, oh, that guy got shot. But I realize now that guy pussied out. That was him like going, oh, I'm not fucking going. That's a horrible thing to say about our veterans. I respect our veterans. I respect their service. Lest we forget, I wear poppies. Just saying. I feel like that guy chickened out. Because who shot him? No one else getting shot. These guys are running across the field. They didn't get shot. You got shot from there? Skeptical, bro. I don't buy it. Not buying it. I'm just not buying it anymore, dude. I'm just not buying it anymore. I see so much shit where it's just like, honestly, I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. Dinosaurs, I'm not buying it anymore. I'm done with dinosaurs. I there has been a few times in my life with dinosaurs because I love dinosaurs, but you just sometimes you catch yourself looking at a picture of a dinosaur and you're going, "There's no fucking way this thing." They have no idea what this fucking thing looked like. They have no idea. It's just. And then you look into the history of paleontology, and it's just the biggest horseshit story I've ever heard. It's like a fucking Family Channel show. There's like a 12-year-old girl who found like a plesiosaur, whatever the fuck, whichever one, a Stegosaurus, found a complete one. A fucking 12-year-old girl on a beach in England with not one shovel. Or maybe she had a shovel. How many shovels could she have to dig up a full fucking dinosaur? 12 years old. Not buying it. Not buying it. It's just, come on, man. What are you telling me? The Stegosaurus had plates on his back and the plates could change color. How the fuck do you know? You found a bone. How do you know what it did? Well, we could tell by looking at birds. Birds? What bird has fucking plates on its back that change color? You're just making it's another documentary you can make and people will buy and they'll teach in school. It's a fucking it's gotta be. Come on. Nowadays they need like trucks and equipment and these things to like perfectly preserve the bones and everything. But fucking what they do in the 1812s? They just hit it with shovels and shit. Like, fuck out of here. How you getting that deep? In 1812. Right here, I'm guessing. There's a fucking dinosaur deep down. Or they just dug up, I don't know. I probably sound like a retard, but I'm just not buying it. I'm just not buying it. The same teacher that was teaching me about dinosaurs, I'm pretty sure like she fucking, what did she have going for her? She didn't have shit. She fucking dressed like a fucking, like a gray picture. She dressed gray. A fucking kindergarten teacher dressed gray. And like grade 1 or whatever the fuck. Miss Herbert. She's definitely dead. She was like 70 when I was like 3. She's definitely dead. If she's alive, fucking study her. Because that she should be 10,000 years old. She was already like purple veins, like old lady veins and like rubbery wrists when I met her. And I was like fucking 5. I'm like 30 next year. There's no way she's alive. How old would she be? I don't fucking know. Dead. She's definitely dead. That's horrible, but hey, I didn't do it. You take that up with God. Rest in peace, Miss Herbert. If you're alive. I don't know if she's alive. She's definitely dead. Come on. She's definitely dead. Yeah, Miss Herbert didn't know what the fuck she was talking about when she taught me anything. She didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. Canadian history. Dude, they just made it seem like all people did was like fucking trade beavers. It sucks. History class doesn't teach you shit. It doesn't teach you about like how the British India Company and all these like massive corporate government entities dominated the world. And like, they don't teach you that shit. They were, oh, the Hudson's Bay Company showed up and they're still at the mall, the bay. And they showed up and they trade beavers and fucking fuck natives and shit and fucking, oh, and everyone had a jolly fucking time. No, that's like, there was like fucking operations and fucking like deliberately giving people fucking alcohol and opium in the with the British India Company and the like these guys are fucking, they didn't just happen to take over the world because they showed up with a boat and a gun. They had like a plan. What'd you get to learn about fucking Sir Johnny McDonald? Oh, the full fucking. It's like fucking, what are you teaching shit? She knows about dinosaurs? No, she read it in a book and she's telling me what she read in a book. She never dug up a fucking dinosaur. Archaeology. More like archaeology. Dude, if archaeology doesn't make room for Graham Hancock, like there's a guy who like is figuring it all out, and you guys are like, nah, he's full of shit. So you could keep teaching your bull. Dude, Graham Hancock is right. I don't give a fuck. He's right, dude. Fuck all that other shit. That other shit is such garbage. All the shit they write about Egypt and like they don't know fucking. Oh, this was a place where they put a fucking pharaoh. Well, how come they didn't find a pharaoh in there? Well, someone probably took him out. Well, you know, fucking. Oh yeah, they just built all that. How'd they build all this with like ropes and rocks and shit? They just did. It just took a long time. You tell me they did this with ropes and rocks, no wheel? Yeah, yeah. Dude, why is it like there's like laser cuts? It's not a laser. They just fucking did it with ropes and rocks. Well, then why can we do that? Yeah, we could do. No, we can't do that. But they did the ropes and rocks. Maybe we should use ropes and rocks. If a fucking plane hitting a tower can't stop the tower from like turning into dust, and we have lasers and cranes, maybe the ropes and rocks is better? Or are you retarded? Because I'm not that retarded. So you're telling me the pyramids made with ropes and rocks can last forever, but a giant concrete and steel building gets hit by one plane and just turns into fucking Jenga? Just like, what was it? There's nothing, not even like glue? It just, like, get the fuck out of here. Fucking aluminum can, basically, a plane, aluminum and carbon fiber, taking. Fuck that. Fucking stupid. The Roman shit. Look at Rome. It's still standing. There's like shit still standing from like 2,000 years ago. Yeah, like about a little more than 2,000 years ago. I'm pretty sure, like, did they throw like catapult? Did they like burn Rome to the ground like 6 times? Like a bunch of Germans, the Visigoths and shit? How is that still there? But a plane hitting a building turns the building to dust. Not once, twice, plus this building, building 7, just one over there. 2 planes, 3 buildings. Not buying it. Not fucking buying it. Not buying it. That's horseshit. Spare me horseshit. Stupid. Stupid. This whole thing's stupid. But, you know, people get their degrees. They take out their mortgages. And the fucking Bucks are playing the fucking Chums. This time it's for the fucking Cooper's Cup. Fuck. Yeah. I was thinking about like life and shit. Like, you know, like, okay, so all this shit's bullshit. Fair enough. Like, no one thinks the Vatican is like real. Who thinks? Oh, maybe 3 nonnas in like fucking Woodbridge still believe in the Vatican. Like, no one believes it's real. It's done, right? We all realize that there's something like God isn't that. It's not people in fucking clothes and staffs and hoti chati hara, like no chants and fucking incense and Grepero na Christos and Ellen. Like, it's not that. It's none of that shit. So, like, what are we here for, right? Because I know I'm not here to sit. God didn't collude the whole universe so I could sit here in front of a fucking Logitech webcam and talk about fucking Fauci. Like, this is not the purpose. So, you know what I mean? Like, what are we supposed to be doing? I know you're not supposed to be at whatever shitty job hating your life. I don't think God would be like, yeah, you're supposed to be a plumber and you're supposed to be a musician. I don't think it works that way. I don't know how it works because they tell me God's not real and fucking German space program is like supposed to be my fucking hero. Fucking NASA and shit. Fucking hero, eh? You fucking bucker it up, eh? So what is this fucking thing supposed to be? It's like they say it's like a bunch of dimensions, and if you listen to Alex Jones, it's like dimensions stacked on top of each other, and fucking interdimensional, and God, and vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. It's like it's like, what is this place, man? Truly, like psychedelics make you fucking question the whole fucking kit and caboodle. You know, I don't think fucking SNL is supposed to be the peak of the Saturday night. You know what I mean? I just, this whole thing seems to me like a big cage. And we don't want to be it's like we're addicted to the cage, this whole like realm of how to live. This whole like get up and you gotta get up and fucking you get your clothes on, and you fucking get in when you get to work, and then you fucking get out. Hey, stop it! And you do your job, and then you come home. It's like traffic. Then you finally get home, and then you get home, and there's just your kids like da 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 poo poo in the bed, and you're like, though that part's great actually. Poo poo in the bed's great, but like I'm supposed to be spending more time with that fucking person I made. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure God wants you spending more time with your children and making children. It's so crazy. Another crazy thing I was thinking about, because someone was asking me for advice. Stupid them. Someone was asking me for advice, and it's like they're asking about like banging and shit, and like relationship stuff. And I was really thinking about how like casual sex for our society. What? Oh, the mic. Okay, sorry. That's my. I don't have a young Jamie, so I have another person helping me with all this thing. And that's why there's so much technical difficulties, because you have to pay for an expert. Don't do it yourself. You can't do anything yourself. YouTube doesn't work. When they do it on YouTube, it doesn't work. It's not my problem. I clicked the same things you clicked, Indian guy. And it was like, first you have to set up your microphone and go to audio settings. And I'm like, dude, this isn't, I did that. It's not, mine's not showing up. It should be showing up. It is not showing up. You have to do a hard reset. Dude, so first of all, slow down. I did the hard reset, still not showing up. You type in the comments and he's not replying. He's not even a human. He's like an AI. I forgot I was talking about something I felt was important, but whatever. Who gives a fuck? Life, man. So, I saw this one conspiracy that like it's a weird one, but it's pretty legit. Like if you look for it, you'll find it. It's like it's not one of those crazy ones. That Michelle Obama is a man. Bro, I thought when I first heard that conspiracy, I was like, "Oh come on, Michelle Obama, dude!" Like two Googles, and it's like that person has a penis. Like that's a fucking. That's not that. Is that Photoshop? Because that's a fucking bleen. I think Michelle Obama might be a man, dude. Check it out. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. You'll find it. It's actually fucking wild. That's so fucking crazy, dude. Fucking Michelle Obama's a man. Imagine that happened and like it just happened. It went by and no one noticed until like years later. And then everyone's like, wait, what? wait a second. What? The fucking first lady was a fucking first fella? Oh, fucky. That's crazy, dude. There's a lot of conspiracies if you look into it. It's like, huh, that's kind of like real. But we don't have to get into all that. We just talk sports. Sports talk. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Fucking fuck sports. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. It's always like doom, 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 doom. They like that epic background music, and the people. And I don't even know how to do an impression of the things they say. Well, the Bucks took Magic last night as they forced going to with Terrence O'Rogers really getting to the phone. I don't even know what the fuck they're saying. I just know that there's a guy, and then there's always the one guy that's like, it's like just an asshole. The way he communicates, it's such like an asshole at a barbecue. He's like, no, you know what the problem is? The problem is that the Chucks are not getting enough field time. It's like he just has his opinion. He's like, Steve Rogers is a fucking loser. It's like they're just mean and shitty. It's just fucking shitty sports stuff. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I fucking Here's a fun thing. This is a real thing. If you listen to 93.5 at any point throughout your like life, and you hear a guy from Texas named Norm Barry, there's a show 93.5, and there's this Texas guy that calls his name Norm Barry, and it's me, and it's been me for the last like 4 months. I've had this radio show going fucking wild over this fake guy I made. This guy, because I was listening to the radio one day, and it was just so boring. This guy has this collar. So we're asking, is it rude to tell your girlfriend to clean up after herself? To tell us the story. And they ask you to call in and tell a story. And I forget what the story, I have the bunch of them recorded. I might post them eventually, but like, I heard this and I'm like, man, I have to fucking call in. So I call in this radio and I'm, yeah, well, my name's Norman, and so I've been a truck driver the last 18 years. That's when we every year been on the road, man. It's, this is the way it goes. And I'm originally from Fort Worth, Texas. We lived out there in Fort Worth. I went to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, lived out there in Baton Rouge. And I've just been calling in this radio station, just telling wild fucking stories. And they believe me. I don't know if they think I'm a real person or not. They're never going to see this. And if they see this, ha! But, Vanessa and McGuire, 93.5. Ha! It's been me. I'm Norm Barry. I mean, I swear to God, I'll tell you what, man, you better some tat tape for someone gets fucked up around here now. That's me the whole time. So I've just been having this radio station going crazy over this guy. Norm, call in. I'm like, yeah, one time I shot a man in the chest. This is out in Baton Rouge. I was at a gas station with my pappy. We went in for some cigarettes. This fella came out the bush with a revolver. I knew my daddy kept a fucking 38 in the glove box, so I just pulled that sucker out and shot that fucker in the chest 3 times. Judge said I was in no wrongdoing for Castle Doctrine. My father's property. They're like, whoa, what a story! Wow! Fucking retards. So one time I was playing football down with the boys down in Brookwater, some big old boys. And one guy got hit so hard he became a retard. And they try to edit it, but everyone knows what I meant. So if you guys are watching, if 93.5 you ever see this, it's because you're fucking boring. I had to fucking spice up your radio show. That's how you do fucking entertainment. Not whatever the fuck you guys are doing. No, you're great. You guys are nice. So fun. So if you're ever listening to 93.5 Today Radio in the greater Toronto area, make sure you tune in 93.5 between 11 o'clock and 6 o'clock for Vanessa McGuire. You might just hear Norm Barry call in. Norm, this is Norm. Hey guys, how you doing? Better than goddamn Trump's my president. It's just my life, man. I get too bored. Like I can't not entertain myself. If I don't entertain myself, I start like sabotaging the world. Like one time, I may have told the story already. I don't know. I got a phone call one time randomly. And this might give me, I don't know, allegedly a friend of mine got a phone call one time. Allegedly my friend did. And it was some guy. I forget what he's like, hey Tom, I'm here. I'm gonna cut the wire. Are you here? I'm going to wait for you before I cut the wire. And then I was like, no, dude, just cut it now. I'm like 2 seconds away. He goes, are you sure? Because once I cut, I'm like, dude, I'm right there. I can see you. You can't see me? Just cut it. And he goes, all right. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the wire was. I don't know what got cut. Hopefully those gentlemen are still alive and no one was injured. But this is allegedly his friend of mine told me the story, so it's not even me. I'm just putting myself in the perspective. That's what a good storyteller does. He immerses you in himself in the story. And that's how long has this been? How long have I been doing? I don't remember. I think I started. Yeah, it's been about 30 minutos or something. I'll do a couple more. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Some good pussy right there. That's just the creepiest voice. Just at a club or something, and you see a girl, you just go up behind her, you just go, "She's a big girl." Yeah, that's so nasty. She's a big girl. And you do something like that, like right in her ear. You just come up to her and don't even make sure your shirt's tucked in, and you're like pushing out your gut. And she's a big girl. Oh, dude, I was looking at the Epstein flight logs the other day. Holy fuck, dude. You can just see people wrote there like Steve Miller. Wait, maybe I shouldn't say allegedly. A person named Steve Miller signed the flight log. Like musical, a lot of musicians, the flight logs. I was listening to Jim Brewer, and Jim Brewer was like, you can go watch the flight logs. Then, like, you can go read who's on the fucking list. So I looked it up. Dude, so many fucking famous people went on that fucking pedophile plane. That seems fishy, man. Listen here, hombre, I'm no detective. I'll tell you what. You got a bunch of hombres going on down to fucking Pedo Island. I might think one of those fellas is a pedo. Now, I'm no fucking Dick Tracy. I'm no fucking Inspector Gadget now, but that sounds. If I listen, I'll tell you what, man. If I was fixing to have some ribs and I went to Rib Island, would you be shocked? If I went to fucking Barbecue Bay, you better believe I had some barbecue. That's all I'm saying. Go to Pedophile Island, you might be looking for some ribs. And none of them are arrested. None of them are arrested. Oh, that Brittany Griner, that's so funny. Russia is putting that like female basketball player in jail for like smoking weed in Russia or CBD in Russia. Like fucking. She's like, oh my God, they put me in jail. Say, yeah, you fucking broke a law in another country. Like, what is it? What you just, that's not going to happen? Like, if I go to fucking Argentina and I just fucking break the law, and why would I be shocked that I'd end up in jail in Argentina? Like, don't bring an illegal substance into another country, use it there, get arrested, and then go, what happened? Fucking idiot. Because you play fucking for the WNBA, you can just break laws in Russia and not have to suffer, the consequences of breaking a law in Russia. Don't think so. You better day. You break a law anywhere, you get in trouble there. That's just, isn't that like if I have to COVID test to get back in the country, don't fucking smoke weed in Russia. That's all I'm saying. Although you should be able to smoke weed in Russia. It's a bullshit law, but fuck it. What are you gonna do? Kill Putin? Become the fucking Tsarina of Russia? I don't think so, Ms. Griner. Oh, God bless you. I hope everything works out. I hope you get out of jail. We don't stay in jail. But this is one thing I don't care. I guess if I thought about it, yeah, I'd feel bad for her, but like, I don't care. This doesn't affect me at all. Brittany Griner, God bless her. Hope for the best, but that's not my business. Tell you what, that's not my business. So I think I'm going to wrap this thing up soon. So we're going to try to make them more professional. I wanted to use a better mic. There's a better microphone right there, but God hates me. So the equipment doesn't work when I need it to work, and the camera gets blurry. Like, I have to be this close for it to not be blurry. It's so stupid. But this microphone was working, thank God. It's not the best quality, but, It's better than the one I had before. I just want to thank you for your patience, all you loyal listeners and fans, all fucking none of you. I hope you're the God lives his countenance from you. I hope God fucking stops punishing you for being a fucking evil creature, but I think you can overcome your evil too. I hope you accept the Lord Jesus Christ into your body, into your soul. Put your hands up and praise the Lord. Accept the love of God into your soul. Let the Holy Spirit overwhelm you, surround you, and wrap you in love for the body of Christ, the Holy Spirit, the Trinity, the Mother, Father, and Son, and Christians go to. I don't know. God bless you guys. I'll be back. They'll be better. I promise. This was just, I was so mad today. Fuck all you fucking Thunderbolt, Apollo Thunderbolt. Fuck you. Oh, this is like the end of Hit 'em Up. I'm like Tupac. Fuck Apollo Thunderbolt. Fuck Zoom. Fuck Macintosh. Fuck Logitech. No, actually, the camera has actually worked fine. Logitech, actually, you've done fine. Fuck Shure microphones. Fuck all of you. I'm out this bitch. End it.